It's been a minute. It's been a long minute. Who's ready to get their hair done? Who's been properly socially distancing? Who's been in quarantine for like over 45 days? Okay, so popular question. Am I reopening and when is that happening? So I thought a video is the best way, give you all the information so that way you can come back to it and you can continue to know how to prepare for your visit. Am I reopening the studio? Yes, I will be reopening the studio. The studio will be open at the end of the month. I am opening in phases. So that means that anybody that is in phase 1 of those appointments for the end of the month, they have already been contacted. If I have not contacted you, it is because you are probably a highlight, a balayage, a color correction, or something that's a little bit more extensive and I can't get done in an hour or an hour and a half. So I am scheduling in phases so that I can do my own sort of gauging on this virus and what's going on, and how to continue to keep all of you safe as well as myself safe, etc. Y'all need to know how to prepare for your visit, so I figured this would be the opportunity to tell you as well. Things are going to look a little different for a little while. First things first, I wanted to thank all of you that went out of your way to purchase a gift card or do a virtual consultation or a virtual hair lesson, just donate to my lovely 1-month-old business before I had to shut things down for a little while. It all meant so much, product purchases, everything. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I truly appreciate you. And I honestly wouldn't be standing here without those things in place. So the fact that you were able to provide that little bit of a bridge for me to get over this kind of like financial uncertainty, you have no idea how much that was helpful for me. So thank you. I will do everything I can to get all of you in a timely manner. I just need a little bit of patience and a little bit of just learning how to flow with the new things. So starting off, opening in phases, what that means is the first phase is just haircuts and one-step colors. Those one-step colors are going out to the guests of mine that not only purchase gift cards, but people and those guests that typically come in every 3 to 5 weeks. Their maintenance is much higher, so I will be seeing them first. All of them have been pretty much scheduled at this point. If I have not contacted you and you do fall into that that category, please reach out to me so I can do that for you. There's going to be plenty of time in between each appointment so that way I can sanitize properly. I also have to do things for myself that are now required as well, as far as sanitizing in between guests, chairs, things, all of that. I will be wearing a face mask and a shield when necessary, and then as well as kind of replacing that mask every time I've seen someone new. So know that that's happening on my end, and if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. You have my contact information. How to prepare for your visit when you come in. Be healthy. I hope that you've been doing, proper social distancing, because if I see on Instagram that you've been out with your friends and you've been, gallivanting around, I will cancel your appointment. Bottom line, it's really, really important that we stay within the parameters of what we've been told, to be very, very careful and just serve some sort of, common courtesy between me and you and me and the next person, because this is serious and I'm taking this very seriously. So please have your health in check, socially distance yourself. I would love that you have been into quarantine for the last 14 days before you see me, and the first thing I'll be checking is your temperature. I will have a contactless temperature gun, so that as soon as I meet you outside, we will check that temperature and then I will invite you in. If for whatever reason that temperature is elevated, I will be sending you home. I will then invoice you for half of that visit so that way we can, proceed to book the next one and we can save that for then. As far as contact with others, I know that people live with, other people, things of that nature, but if they are sick or if they are presenting any sort of symptoms, please take that into account. Please let me know as soon as possible. I am operating on full transparency. If I'm not feeling well, I'm going to let you know. But if you are around somebody that is coughing, sneezing, sniffling, whatever, I don't care if they have allergies. Ain't nobody's got allergies up in here, okay? I know that we are in the allergy capital of the world, probably, here in Austin, but I cannot be more careful at this time. So please, even if yourself, you are not feeling 100% well, let me know. We will reschedule. If I'm in the midst of a visit with you and you are sneezing, coughing, I will invite you to leave. Unfortunately, that's how serious it is at this point. So I just need to be very transparent about that. Please do not bring anyone with you to these appointments. It is it's imperative that we are one-on-one. I know that I have a handful of you that come with your best friends or your significant other, and then we'll kind of like swap during the visit, color, haircut, whatever. We're not doing that right now. If you want to come together because you've been quarantining together and I'm servicing one, doing a haircut, and then servicing another, doing a hair color, they will be done separately. So you can still come in the same car, but that person is waiting for you out in the car. There will not be more than me and you in the studio, period. As far as your belongings, please keep everything in the car. If you cannot physically have it on you, your phone, your debit card, credit card, whatever, I can't have the big, workstation stuff come with you. I know that a lot of you, work throughout the day, so you'll bring in your laptops, you'll bring in snacks, you'll bring in all kinds of stuff. Please leave that in the car. Like I said, this will kind of be a sped up visit anyways for those first couple of weeks because I won't be blow drying. So I will get you in and out of here as fast as possible. And if that's not working for you, I've now, kind of acquired more later evening appointments so that way I can manage to get in the working women and men that can't come during the day. Okay, so I'm willing to work with you. Just please don't bring things with you, water bottle, whatever, like just leave it in the car. And as far as masks go, it is required that you walk into the building with a mask on. It is preferred that you have an N95 mask. I know that there are healthcare workers out there still struggling to get these items. So if you already have one, great. Please wear that, but you are not walking into this building with nothing covering your face. I will have masks that are disposable so that way you can purchase them. Right now, they are not physically here, so I cannot offer them right out the gate. As soon as I get them, and maybe you've had a hard time getting your hands on one, I will reach out to you and I will let you know, but I need to have that information from you first. As far as the fee that's associated with the mask, I mean, couple bucks, $1, I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet, but we'll get there. Just so you have an idea of what my sanitation looks like throughout the days, I've structured my schedule so that I'm not working more than 3 days in a row at this point. So I will work Monday, Tuesday, off Wednesday, I will work Thursday, off Friday, and work Saturday. That way there is a day in between so that way not only am I sanitizing in between guests, I'm sanitizing when I get here, and I'm doing a deep clean at the end of the night. I will make sure that everything is covered. So using hospital grade disinfectants, I have a UV sanitizing light that I'll be using on all of the surfaces. I am not going to be carrying any extra retail right now. I do have some things for people that have requested some items, but as far as that goes, no picking and choosing things off of the shelves that I have here, just to keep everybody safe as well. If you do need something and I do have it, then of course you can purchase it from me. It's just I will be picking it up, I will be handling it, and then I'll be handing it off to you. As far as snacks, drinks, things like that go, all of that is gone at this point. I don't have wine offerings, I don't have tea, I don't have coffee offerings, and I don't have mints, chocolates, or any of the little snacky items that you may have been used to in the first 4 weeks of me being open. Right now it's just a contactless thing. So if we can just have you in and just kind of proceed with what we need to do to get the roots and the haircut done. As I said, as things change, as I know more information, I'll gauge from there, and we can proceed with maybe those offerings at a later date, but right now that's just not happening. As far as that goes, you know how to reach out to me if you have any other questions. Y'all have my direct contact information if you are a guest of mine right now. I want to speak to the new guests that I have not seen before. A number of you have contacted me while I've been in quarantine. Obviously, I have 100+ appointments to now accommodate, just given 8 weeks of being out of the studio. So please have patience. I would love to have you in for a consultation that's required ahead of time anyways. Those are typically 30 minutes, and those are typically pretty fast that you and I can communicate. We can come up with a game plan, and then as far as that goes, I can get you into the phase that you would fit into once I've kind of accommodated the guests that were already on my schedule. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for hanging in there with me. I know that this is just weird, uncertain times, and I just appreciate every single one of you for just being so flexible with me. Let me know if I can answer anything else for you, but hopefully this gives you at least enough information on how to prepare, what to do when you get here. And obviously we're just going to be taking as many measures as possible to keep you safe as well. So thank you. I look forward to seeing you, and stay safe, keep yourself healthy, and I'll see you soon.